Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Battletech, the Kerensky Redux series, Chasing Kerensky. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 95. We have one mission left here, Retribution, in this system, and then we have to be on our way. So we're going to do that. Remember, we got someone hurt. Our Marauder took a little bit of damage. So there's the snub PPC one and there's the other Gauss rifle one, but we'd rather have the ++. I'm not concerned with the amount of damage that's there. What I do need is somebody with sensor lock. So Jasconius, you're in it. We had that very hard mission last episode where the positioning isn't quite great and that Cyclops, I think it was, hit us in the head. But after this mission, we'll be done with this system and we'll have to move. So we'll have to break out the map and take a look at where we want to go next. I'm probably going to have to sit down and work out the next graph, the next directed graph. Alright, destroy enemy units up here. Alright, oh yeah, we know where this is. Enemy units, well, they usually come from this direction or this direction on this map. I'm going to guess they're going to come from our right, so... Oh, and there we go. Units already.
Rolling.
Affirmative.
One guy's up there on the top of that mountain. Alright. Well, what's it going to be here, mister? What is it? It's a 90-ton mech. It's not doing anything, so I'm going to lightly move into this range and sensor lock him so we can get him identified. It's a Cyclops, of course. He's got buddies somewhere, so
Commander.
this guy will drop down in here, get out in front, and shoot one group since he's got damage reduction. We'll breaching shot him just to anger him a little bit. Okay, I'm going to move the Annihilator that's an F frontline fighter over to here because I'm anticipating reinforcements coming from that direction. And then there's a mech right there, a Highlander. Okay, this guy's going to... Yep, he's going to sit back here and kind of be protected. Might as well take the first precise shot just in case you can actually get his head taken out. Oh, we got some. Damage reduction can't save you from that when you ultra autocannon 5 shots, so... Oh, they have somebody who wants to play sensor lock. Well now. Alright, we're gonna reserve. See where everybody else is coming from. 60-ton mech. Is this gonna be an ad? Nope, that's part of the group. Okay. Reserve one more time. Who else is going to show up? This is going to be the... Yep. Okay, we were good about that. That was nice. Well, in that case, I think the best thing to do here, I have 64 resolve, so I can take 2 shots. I think the best thing to do is try to hit this guy like this. Try to take him out in the face. And none of those worked. We're going to turn him a little bit too. I'm not sure that sensor lock boy here. If I move him, can I get it? I have to move him a little bit more, don't I? I'm going to move him like this because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to sensor lock these things back here. Dragon. Okay, I want to get his attention. Okay. Now, Fat Boy. He's going to move up here and do this. He can hit that? Yes, he can. 55. It's not great, but I'm going to try to take a shot with that. Either that or I'm just going to try to knock him over again. I think I might do that instead. Let's do this. We'll breach shot both these guys. He's got a lot of instability, so that means that when I take the Annihilator with the Ultra Autocannon and shoot him at him, it may knock him over, and that may leave him vulnerable for the next turn. Yep, he's gonna... Oh, nope, it doesn't, because he just got rid of all his stuff. Okay. Well, in that case, what I'm gonna do is turn this guy as much as it'll allow me. There we go. I'm gonna try to take you out. Did hit him in the head, but that damage reduction is helping him out there. Oh, look, it's a stalker. Okay. This guy hasn't got much headshotting going on, and he's not going to get one in the position he's in, so... El Dragon. This could be a very tough mission. There's a lot of big mechs involved here, and it's going to come down to cover, isn't it? Okay. You're going to get a chance to hit him, chance to hit him, and a chance to hit him. Well, there you go. I want to shoot that at the Dragon C, so let's do this. ABC. Ammo explosions are always nice. Yeah, I like that. Another ammo crit. That's cool.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Yeah.
I got a sensor trace.
Oh, they want to go after my Atlas because he's killing everybody. Well, he's not killing them. He's just doing a lot of damage. Ah. How many of these do I have? 46. I'm just trying to keep myself out of the way here so I don't take a headshot from anybody. Let's go with this. Try to headshot him, but I have a feeling if he misses the head, he's going to kill him because he's already got a torso gone. So. I like seeing that. Now we don't have to worry about that side anymore. We can turn and face this way. Turn and face the strange. 26. Okay. Well, then let's do this. What do we want to do? I want to knock that dragon down, and then I'm going to breach and shot that guy. Almost. The dragon is something I don't care about grabbing salvage from, so might as well take a chance here and try to hurt him.
Commander.
I'm going to shoot this dragon, but only with the lasers. What's he got in his center torso? 86. Okay. That's cool. Those things can peel armor fast. I'm taking heavy hits. Yes, I know you are. That's your job. It is a significant chunk here.
Waiting for the right move.
What do we got here? He's gonna take those shots, boy. He's gonna knock all the way out here at my Atlas. Okay, well, my Atlas is going to move, knock a bunch of that down, and then look, he's got 60% to shoot that and 50% to shoot that. So I think it's time to just let's launch the fat boy there, and one of the LRMs can breach shot over there.
Here we go.
Not quite. Boy, they're liking their PPCs, aren't they?
I'm showing minor damage.
Alright. Frontline fighter.
Orders.
He can only see the one guy. Okay. Take the shot then. Headshot him. Getting lucky this round. That's kind of nice.
Waiting for orders.
He couldn't see him unless he moves out in the open, so... Oh, but he can see somebody over there.
I'm there.
What do we have? A banshee. Oh. Well, look how nice you are.
Oh, weapons on go.
Hit him in the head. Didn't quite do it, though, did it? And another banshee. And that leaves us with our Marauder, who's not getting much of a chance to headshot anything, so...
On my way.
What do you got? 95% chance to hit that guy. Oh, yeah, just try to torse him out. Just try to hit him. Kill him.
Roger that.
Not quite.
Let's hit them hard.
Yeah. Oh, he moved. Okay. I'm good with that. You want to move, that's fine. I'll probably sensor lock you later.
Holding.
Okay. I'm going to move this guy up here. And only so I can sensor lock this dude up here.
I've got a sensor lock.
Because I want my Atlas shooting at him. Excuse me for that. My voice is just giving me a little trouble this afternoon. Atlas needs to move up. I should probably have it work last, shouldn't I? Okay, you still haven't gone. 60%, I can take 2 headshots. Always headshot the guy who hasn't gone yet, because if you wipe him out, his turn is wiped out. He says, now I'll move. I'll back up. Sensors impaired.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Okay, I think there's only the 3 of those guys, isn't there?
Standing by.
So, this guy can move up. Oh, look, and there's a dude here who doesn't have damage reduction. Oh, how nice. Okay, I'm going to plop 2 things into you, and I'm going to poke LRM into you.
Taking the shot.
That's nice. You just need to get your center torso knocked out here. Oh, his LRM-10 is destroyed. Bummer for him.
Commander?
Sure, shoot this guy because he doesn't have as much damage reduction. Oh, he's dead.
Target down.
That's really nice. Oh, there's 4 of them. There's a 4th one somewhere. Where is the 4th one? Huh. Somebody's really been lagging behind, haven't they? Because there's only these 2 guys here. Somebody's on the map somewhere. Where? Came streaking out from behind those trees. That's funny. So he's back there. Probably another stalker. I don't think stalkers have large lasers on them, though. That's probably got to be another awesome, if I had to guess. Okay, you're going to go up here because I want you to shoot the big gun. Right into him at 75%. That would be fantastic. So do that. Poke him with the big gun. Hit each one of these guys. Don't worry about the Gauss. Just breaching shot him.
Multiple enemies locked in.
That was a good solid hit. That was really nice. That Banshee is hot. So I don't want to necessarily shoot at that one. I'd rather shoot at the other one. Because
Heading out.
the Banshee's hot. He's not going to be able to do much next turn. So let's shoot at this awesome instead. Like that. Boy. I'm using up all my headshots on one mission here. That's crazy.
Standing by.
Okay. Let's just breaching shot it then.
And solid.
I mean, what the heck?
Reporting
Might as well,
for
right?
critical hit.
Ready for orders.
You don't have breaching shot, so you can just... oh, you do have enough resolve to shoot this thing in the head? Well, give it a shot then. You haven't got to take much in the way of headshots today. I want to see what this other thing is. You're going to show up? 85 tons. Okay.
Commander. Standing by.
Poke him. Oh, that hit him. Oh, I thought that did it. It's so close. 6 points. It's like, I am going to be overheated when I shoot this thing. Is he hot? Yeah, is he too hot? Oh, he cooled down a little bit. Okay.
Standing by. On my way.
Well, then, let's just make him unstable.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Waiting for orders.
Try it again.
Firing.
There we go.
Good to
You just brace.
go time.
Okay, you've got a chance here, buddy. You've got a chance to pop it in the head.
Copy that.
There you go. Maximum salvage.
We can salvage that.
Yes, we can. Now the other one has. Oh, it's a stalker. I did. Okay, you do put large lasers on him then. Well, every single one of these guys has had maximum amount of protection, damage reduction. Very smart, playing on the forested map here. That's it. Oh, I thought for sure that was it. I thought multiple hit it in the face. I just thought that's it. No.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Do you want to take the shot? Okay. You can take it. That's it. Oh, I thought that was it. Hard to see there. Just gonna come out in the open a little bit more. How's your arm? A little bit concerned about that. Don't want to lose that ultra autocannon over there.
I'm under heavy fire here.
I know you are.
I'm taking some serious hits.
Fire again. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that thing. Darn it. Didn't realize it was lit up like that. Breach. Oh. Looked like it was going right in his face. But nope.
Target locked.
Yeah, there it goes. CT done.
The kill.
Okay, well, we should still get a lot of salvage out of that, so that's the important part. I mean, there'll be more salvage than we can select, so that's the sad part, but that's also the necessary part. Okay, heavy stuff. Banshee 3M, Banshee 3S. Those guys are particularly nice. Anything else we can finish? Is there a 2/3 anything? No. So what we should probably do is just grab the 3Ms because they're the most popular ones. We're more likely to see those down the line. And that's what you want to do. Select the most popular mech parts so you can assemble the most mechs so you can sell the most mechs. The Banshee 3S. That's the only one we got. Okay. Send to storage. Well, we need to do a little mech bay work. Remember last episode we bought and sold everything, so I will repair this mech. It's going to take one whole day. Oof. All right. Contracts are done. And where we're sitting with reputation is like this. Capellan's at 100%. Draconis Combine at 100%. We need to tank Free Worlds League, so we have to keep moving over in that direction. And we're going to want to make sure Federated Sons is max when we leave a certain area. But these are going to be the 4, I think, that we're going to have to try to keep maxed up. I can't imagine it going any other way. This is not the way I normally like to do faction. Normally I like to max Free Worlds League and tank Capellan. Usually it's easier. Didn't turn out that way this time. As far as star systems visited, this is a problem. There's 26 left to go, if my math is right. You need, you get 500 for each one of these. So Let's see. Yeah. 72, 8, 16, and then another 5. Oh, wait a minute. More than that. It's more than that. Oh, no. My math was right. It's 20. So we have 26 star systems to finish this. You can see from the map. You're looking at, can we go through, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That'd get you to 16 somewhere up in here. And then run down through here, pick up a couple along the way, and finish out the last 10 in here. It's possible, but it ain't going to be easy. So I'm going to sit down with the map and look at where we're at. We're here at Diefenbaker, and I would like to figure out how to get through here. Certainly if we can pick up pirate along the way. There's no pirate there. There's pirate there, but it's a half skull system. We don't really want to stop there. I would stop at Brockway if the missions were awesome and there were tons of pirates. So Brockway is a system I want to try to go through and somehow loop around and come back out here. I'd like to end up at Ridgebrook. There's pirate missions there, but they're going to be too high skull for us. And then we want to roll into Flintoff, which also has potential pirate missions. Robsart, which has potential pirate missions at 3 skulls. Rentham, which has potential pirate missions, and then a pirate base at Shonovan. So I got to figure out a way to loop through here and then come up here. These 3 systems, forget about it. You have to actually go into them and come out and go into them and come out. Or if you want to go directly from one to the other, it's a huge amount of days. You just want to forget these 3. I felt bad for the people that originally bought Battletech and tried to do Kerensky and did Kerensky. Some of them did without the DLC, because without the DLC, you had to hit every single star system. Now there's about 55 more star systems than with the DLC, so you don't have to hit every star system, so you can leave these pieces of garbage behind. I'm going to go to the map, and then I'll come back, and we'll have a plan. Okay, I'm going to show you right here and bring up the map of what the problem is. The problem is Renfield and Atreus Prime and all of these systems down here. It's impossible to get to them. You can go into Brockway, but Brockway can only go to 2 places. It can go back to Diefenbaker, or it can go down to Renfield, and that's it. So here's the plan that I have come up with. We're going to fly directly to Lindsay. It's 4 days in and 4 days out. That's about as short as you can get. A 3-day is a fly through, which would be great. This is going to cost us some days, but we're going to go to Lindsay directly. That's going to allow us then to pass through Red Mithron, pass through Renfield, switch back and pass through Brockway. And from there, we're either going to try to go straight to Carmichael, which I don't think we can do, or we're going to go straight into Ridgebrook. You can see with Ridgebrook, it has gray on it on one end, on each of the ends going into it. You cannot go through Ridgebrook. You have to go to it and land on it. Fortunately, it's a blue system, and it's only like, I think, 5 days to get in and out of. So we're going to go stop there. Now, that's going to suck if there are no good missions there. But again, the same thing's going to happen at Lindsay. It's going to suck if we stop there and there are no good missions there. But we got to do it. I'm hopeful that as we pass over Lindsay or Brockway, there'll be a bunch of pirate missions. There may not be. This just may be the way it is. This is going to allow us to get through a lot of systems. What's nice is once we get to Ridgebrook, everything gets really nice and linear. We go from Ridgebrook to Flintoff, which we can pass through as a yellow system, on our way to Rentham, which is a blue system that we can stop at if we want to, or we can pass through it and go to Robsart. Blue system can stop, or we can pass through it and go to Mendham, which we will pass through because it's yellow. Then we'll go to Shonovan, which is blue and pirate, and we can stop there. Or we can even pass through it on our way to Lockmantle, and then that starts to lead us out of Davion space and back into Capellan territory, where we will be able to make more choices. But that gets us through 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That gets us through about 16 systems. And remember, we got 26 to go. So this could really help us as far as star systems visited. So, all right, let's go back to the regular map here. We're going to go directly into Lindsay. We don't really want to stop at this system. Like I said, it's 12 days, and it's only because it takes so many days to get out of Diefenbacher and then go into this one. There's no way to go through it, as you can see. The only one you can go through is over here at Brockway. But in order to hit the rest of the systems, this is what we're going to have to do. I want to go through this little loop of systems down here, hoping against hope that it really helps us with star systems visited. Because I don't want to get down into the space for the Arano restoration and have to go through and visit a bunch of those systems. They suck. Pirates ambush the Argo, liked by Davian, broadcast for help from system authorities. I'm just going to pay them off. Stall until the leopard is ready. Liked by Davian. I don't know what this is going to do. I hope it doesn't damage my pirate reputation too much more. Let's see what it does. Harpy suffers 2 times injury. That's easy to get through. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, that's what happens when you start to get down, your pirate faction starts to take some hits. We're just hovering around close above 0, so I would really like to land in Brockway and have like 5 pirate missions that are low skull that would allow us to just plow right on through them and get a whole bunch of pirate faction back, but I'm not optimistic that that's going to happen. So if nothing else, this will give us star systems visited. We could potentially poke out 16 star systems. That would leave us with 10 to go. And from there, it's just going to be faction and sea bills. The big problem is going to be Merrick. That's going to be awful. So Lindsay, I don't expect to stop here. In fact, the only reason I would stop here at a half skull system is if all of these are pirate reputation. And even if they are at a half skull, they're not going to give you enough reputation to matter. We can take one quick look at what our reputation is going to do. You can see the pirate now is at 6, which is just bad. But we will talk to Darius and ask him kindly, show us what you got. Not that this one matters. It's Brockway that really matters because it's a 1 skull system. You can see there's only 1 pirate mission up there. At least it's 2. It's 1.5 skull. You could do all of these missions, but we don't need to. Not for that kind of low money and stuff like that. So grabbing the handy dandy sheet here. We're in Lindsay. We're going to pass through Mithron on our way to Renfield. There's Mithron. Oh, on our way to Atreus Prime, right? Oh, on our way to Renfield because we want to go... Hold on, I got to look at the map again. Yeah, we basically have to skip Atreus Prime. We can't get to it. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this little bit of magic. So let's go like this. This will allow us to pass through. We have to stop in Mithron and reroute ourselves so that we go through Renfield and don't stop there. So it's 4 days out of this system, 3 days to hyperjump. We're killing time. We're under 240 now, and it's just stressful, but this is what it is. I mean, we knew 300 days ago we weren't going to make this probably as a Kerensky run, but we were certainly going to get close, so I want to give it as good of a stab as I can. You take your best shot, always. Never surrender. Okay, so now we'll go over to navigation. We're not even going to look. We don't even care what those are because it's the wrong star system. So this gets us through here.
By your command.
Gets us through Renfield. Good time was had by all. Mithron, which we don't care about. Hyper jumping, and here we are. Renfield. Now we're going to readjust. Now we're going to go up through Brockway. And that's kind of perfect, so that takes you back to Diefenbacher, but we're going to try to go from there to like Deso Plains or something like that. But anyway, let's go to Brockway.
Calculating course now, Commander.
3 days to readjust ourselves. They're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, jump again. We'll be in Brockway. We can stop and look at the missions, and again, unless there's 4 or 5 pirate missions, I really don't want to stop there and annihilate all those 2 skull missions, which is I'm sure what they'll be, but let's take a look at it. And also the store kind of matters. Remember, we really don't want to stop anywhere now that doesn't have mech parts to buy. I can't imagine a 1 skull system having a lot of mech parts to buy, but there's, yeah, no pirate missions at all, so it doesn't matter. Okay. From Brockway, we want to try to go to Carmichael, but it's going to take you through Diefenbacher no matter what. So that's your only option, is to go straight into Carmichael or straight into Desolate Plains. Sadly, there's no option to go anywhere else. We'd have to go through Diefenbacher again. So what happens if we go into Desolate Plains directly? Let's check. Yeah, so Desolate Plains and Carmichael just become 2 places that you basically just have to skip. There's nothing we can do about that. So we're going to go straight into Ridgebrook, and we're going to cross our fingers. 10 days.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
But that was the plan. We knew that was going to happen. So that's the way the system. There is a more optimal path through this system. I'm going to mark my thing here. Distress call. Stay out of it. You don't want to screw up faction. So that's my advice there. Yep, we'll just go past through Diefenbacher, which we already visited. There was a choice a long time ago, and I was kind of in a rush, and I should have done a better job, but there is a way more optimal path to get through here and hit all of these systems. Almost all of them, anyway. And it's the one I made on my Kerensky run, and I actually had a map of it, and I should have kept it. I did it all by hand. I created the directed graph, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. And unfortunately, I didn't hang on to that, so... There are these quadrants in the galaxy here is what I like to call them. There are some really optimal paths through them if you arrive in certain kinds of systems. And
Waypoint reached, Commander.
so Ridgebrook, the moment of truth, do we have any good contracts that we can do here, particularly pirate ones? Because we really don't want to tank pirate until our last 100 days, but we'll do it if we have to. And of course, is there anything to buy here? So, okay, there is all of these contracts. There's 5 of them. That's not too bad. What's the store like? And there are partial mechs. These are all for factions that I already have maxed out. So, except for the Federated Suns. My thinking is, and there's a flashpoint here at Flintoff, but we're going to be skipping Flintoff because it's yellow. Flintoff, Rentham. I really want to go to the next pirate place, Shonovan, before we lose access to the pirates. Because Shonovan, Glentworth, and Mitchell, I just think are way more important than doing missions in here. So we're going to pass through Flintoff on their way to Rentham. So let's go to Flintoff. I'm going to skip this. I just don't feel like at 214 days this is worth stopping at, even though it's a blue system and there were 5 missions we could do. That's fine, and there were mech parts we could buy, but we're down to 6 pirate reputation. And before we completely blow that and make everything really expensive, I want to buy partial mech salvage at as many pirate locations as we can. So I just think it's more important now to hit the last 2 or 3 pirate systems that we can while we still have a chance to do it. It feels like it'd be a colossal mistake not to try that. So days are now precious. We're at 200 days left. So there's Flintoff. Don't even bother looking at Giolo system. We're not going to stop here, even though there is a flashpoint. We're going to go from Flintoff to Rentham, which is right there. You can go like this to be sure of where you're going.
Calculating course now, Commander.
So Rentham. The next pirate that we're going to go to is actually Shonovan, and so that's what we're really going to be doing. We're going to be stopping and looking at these systems, but they have to be absolute 100% Goldilocks before we do anything else. Before we stop at any of them. I mean, there'd have to be 4 or 5 pirate missions at Rentham here for me to want to stop. Flintoff. I'm going to get out here while he's looking at missions. I'm going to mark off Flintoff and Rentham. probably not stopping here. There are no pirate missions. I mean, there's 5 missions here, and there's a 3.5 skull pirate, the one that we can't do. So, store just to look at it. Yep, they've got partial mech salvage, which is great, but doesn't help us. We want to go from here to Robsart.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
This is going to get some star systems completed for us. That's probably going to be the only good thing about it. But I just feel like there's nothing else that we can really do to put this in our hands here. The big thing is Merrick has probably screwed us up already. Poker night, and I didn't mean to click on that so fast because I was trying to click on this thing. Thank goodness it was a not horrible thing to have happen. Robsart contracts. Again, just to look, we're at 201 days. You know, what are you doing? Running out of time. No pirate mission. Oh, there's one 3-skull pirate mission there. What are these against? Davian. Okay. And that's against pirates. Smugglers, so that's going to be against pirates, and this is going to be Davian authorities. You could do this, and then you'd have to not do 2 of these. Your store probably doesn't have anything. I mean, you'd be essentially dropping down for 1 mission. Nah, let's skip it and keep going to our plan, which is to get to the next pirate one. So, Robsart, we get to go to Mendham, which is this one. Yes, we're gonna go to Mendham, like that, and then we're gonna go up here to Shonovan.
By your command.
So that gets Robsart out of the way, and Mendham out of the way. Mendham's yellow, so no matter how awesome it is, you don't want to deal with it. Robsart was almost... See, if it had two more pirate missions that were 3 skull like that we could do, I think I'd have dropped down there and done it. But 1 is not enough, and when there's 2 Davian missions going against it, you're going to come out with a net loss. So... And then Shonovan. Yeah, so Shonovan, you just have to go directly... Oh, no, you don't. We can pass through. It does... This is going to save us 3 days.
Course now, Commander.
Or 4 days. Okay. Robsart, Mendham, and we're at Shonovan. Pirate mission. Pirate system, I mean. So this will be great. This will save us a couple days. Because we can pass through it. That's awesome. Alright. Lots of mechs to buy and sell here. Let's see about getting that done. Shonovan, show us what you got for contracts. Let's hope they don't suck. We're whether they suck or not, we have to stop down here and buy all the mech parts. Because that's what you need to do at these pirate systems. They got 2 stores, so you just can't waste the opportunity. But what we have to do is hope there are missions, and there's a pirate mission. Oh my gosh. And there's a 3.5 skull pirate mission. Oh man, how many is that worth? 15 plus 6 is 20. Does that put it in line to do this one next? It might. Okay, Shonovan.
Roger that, Commander. Course
Well,
plotted.
it feels like it's 4th quarter and we're down by a touchdown, or maybe even more. We might need 2 scores and an onside kick, but I think the other team may have just fumbled it towards us. So,
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
let's see the store then. Black market. Oh yeah, oh goodness. Yep, Atlas parts, awesome parts, great. Battlemaster, crab, javelin, 3 hatchets, 3 Highlanders. Oh, sweet. Okay. These are partial, and there's a ton of partial mech ones here. Great. Superb. Well, we'll be doing that after we do the missions. The missions are going to be more important. Let's see how much we can jack up the old pirate systems here. And I just had to go check and verify, but yes, if you get to 20 reputation, you can do this mission, right? You can do 4 skull missions. In fact, can you do 4 skull missions? Yes, you can. So we can do 4 skull missions at 20 reputation. Our current reputation for the pirates is 6 plus 15 is 21, which would open up that other mission right there. And it would open up this one. So that's 3 potential pirate missions. Oh my gosh. And then we'd have to like decide, do we want to do the ones against the pirates? Probably not, because that's a pirate band one there too. We wouldn't want to drop below 20. That's for sure, because we're going to be moving into more pirate systems along this stretch of the map, because we want to hit this, which we haven't been to, Glentworth, which is a really good system, by the way, and so is Mitchell. And then way up here is Madras. We want to be able to hit all of these along the way, plus touch all these other systems. These are 3 absolutely incredible systems, and I think it's this one, Mitchell, that's actually 3 days in and 3 days out, which is really amazing. We have to get over here. Yep, right there. We have to get into this space and hope we get Merrick missions that we can pound Merrick with. It does feel like we're down by 2 scores and the other team fumbled, giving us an opportunity. So, all right, onward. All right, I think we have enough time in this episode to do one more mission. So this, we need 14 points of faction. So we're going to roll this up and try to drop it back down to get everything we need. 15 points of faction. We're going to have the minimum amount of salvage from this, but this should help us restore some of our pirate factions. So that's the plan. Let's see if we can get it done. This particular system that we've landed in gives me some cause for hope towards the Kerensky score. It's still a very, very low percentage, but hope is better than no hope. So I like that we landed here and that there is the potential to earn some pirate faction back, and that we're still, you know, we still have a chance, no matter how small it is. Okay, so this is pretty standard stuff. Scout the depot. We know where to go. Really want to be up here. This is some of the only cover.
Consider me there. Location confirmed.
We've seen this map many times before.
Coordinates received.
We don't want to get too many people too far ahead, but
Location confirmed.
get that rock in the way. That's nice. A 45-ton mech. Let's see who else wants to show up. Okay. It's a tiny 3-skull mission, so I'm going to go up here, stay right behind this rock, and sensor lock this turkey.
Got a lock.
It's a blackjack. Boy, we haven't seen one of those in a while, have we?
Commander.
Feel free to just pummel him, buddy. Because again, we're not going to get a lot of salvage out of this. We're going to get the minimum. We're working this mission in particular for faction. But
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
Let's go.
alright, you can get up here.
Moving to position.
You're almost in range here to get some cover.
Aye, aye.
Boy, none of those were even close, were they?
Time to earn our money.
Causes it to move backwards 1 slot in the initiative, since we tagged it with that, which is nice. Oops. But now we're out in the open and people are shooting at us from all over the place. Oh, and he's going to go running. Well, look at that.
Commander?
This person's going to be able to see, though. Which is not going to be good for
Good to go.
this person. Fire some more at him. Oh,
Reporting. Critical hit.
I think that frazzled him a little bit.
Aye, aye. On the move.
He's got annihilators chasing him. I don't think he wants to be there. Do you?
Orders.
Odds of hitting him in the head this time, very slim.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, you pretty much just, at that angle, you're going to take his Shoulder out.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
He's wobbling. There, he's still taking off. He's trying hard to get out of there. Okay.
Let's do this.
Waiting for
Oh, but he, as try as he might. Let's take his legs out. Did a little bit more than that, didn't it?
enemy eliminated.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do then is sprint him over here.
Definitely.
Just kind of set up everybody else. Same thing. These guys
Full speed.
can see from a long ways away and shoot and all that jazz.
Done.
I will sensor lock somebody here depending on who shows up where. 75-ton mech. Ooh. Do they have a Marauder of their own?
Ready for orders. On the
Maybe
move.
they do. Let's find out what it is. Or is it an Orion?
Sensors
Nope,
locked
it's a
on.
Marauder.
How's it going? Affirmative.
How you doing?
Look out.
That Marauder would be nice for salvage. I mean, what do we get as a minimum? Do we get 5 pieces? It's been so long since I've had to work faction that I
Orders.
kind of forgot about it, so.
Heading out.
I might get 1 piece, I can't remember. Oh, we did get his head right before everything else
Target neutralized.
went down. I'm not sure he's really happy about that, is he?
Coordinates received.
That was a heck of a way to get blown out of the sky. Griffin.
Oh, weapons.
Oh, right in the face. Right in the face.
Mech destroyed. No retreat.
No surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. Mathazar.
Standing by. On my way.
Okay.
Receiving you.
I'm just gonna chill everybody here because this is a hot planet. Let's wait for him to show his face, shall we? There he goes. Oh yeah, he wants to shoot at my Atlas. I understand. I want to shoot at my Atlas too. No, just kidding. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off as much evasion as we can. He knows his days are numbered.
Ready for Commander.
Back into appropriate range here. Optimal range, you might say.
Copy that.
Well, 1 in the head probably means
Solid.
we can
Enemy
finish
on
him
that
off
one.
with. Oh, look. Look it, we're close enough to the building now. Okay,
Yes, Commander.
let's see. Why don't you do this then? Poke him, what's he got left? 16. Oh,
Copy that, Commander.
that one. That one did it.
Proceed to the next objective.
Okay. Depot scouting time. Well, in that case. Yeah. We'll all just stay with you.
I'll do what I can.
We need to get him where? Kinda need to get you guys up here towards this area.
Heading out. Move order received.
I'm there.
Roger that. Moving to
There we go.
order.
Additional units, watch for reinforcements.
Rolling.
Yep. Alright, now we gotta blow up a bunch of turrets and wait for the ads to come at us. What do we have here?
Let's do this. On my
Do you
way.
have a straight shot at anybody? No, but we got that turret down there and we got an LRF turret. Okay. It's standard, so we might be able to kill it with all our LRMs. That's nice. We're not shooting at the biggest, heaviest stuff because it's a 3-skull mission, so that's kind of cool.
Commander.
Which reminds me, I probably don't need to shoot all of those weapons.
Turret destroyed.
Waiting for order.
Yep, because you can see all the way over there, can't you? I don't need to shoot them all, so let's not get extra hot.
Enemy eliminated.
Which means we can LRM the other one
Boss.
down there next time. Next turn. You're going to tell me about reinforcements here pretty soon.
You. Moving out. I've got a
It's
sensor
a
lock.
sniper turret. Okay.
Good to go. Move order received.
Anything else we want to do? There we go.
One less turret.
Here comes the sensor trace. Yes. I know. Okay. Well, how do we want to do this? You should go capture because you have LRMs, and the rest of them should go up here because this is where the enemies always show up.
Rolling.
We want to be able to just headshot them and end their day. Yep, there they are. They always are on the other side of the hard deck on the border. Oh, look at them all. They're so pretty. Okay. Come over in here, boys and girls. Stray shot hits my Marauder. Of course it does. Shadowhawk, pair of them. I made up for it there by missing me on both sides. Zap. Zap, zap. Oh, look. He's actually going to stand up on the edge there. That's great. That's going to give my Atlas a chance to blink him. And another Shadowhawk. There's just a whole bunch of Shadowhawks. Wow.
Receiving you.
Okay, Atlas boy is going to come down here. His whole job is to take this place. But in the meantime, he's got a 50% chance to shoot that. Okay. I want him to do 1, 2, 3. Sure, let's do that. Peel evasion, boy.
Firing.
He's got 30 hit points left. He didn't know his day was going to turn out so crummy, but there it is. Oh yeah, baby. It's about to get destructive. Look at you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's poke a point into him, a point into him, and everything else into that guy. 1, 2, finish. Probably kill him. Oh, close. Nope. Still got a few points left. Take that, you sucker.
Standing by. Copy that.
Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, and give him A, and then a B, and that can be a C. There we go.
Multiple target.
He just falls over. Having a bad day, aren't you there, Phoenix Hawk?
Nice.
Yep.
Past his armor.
Falling over. So now we're going to try to headshot this guy over here with our Marauder.
Standing by.
I don't even need to move. Not gonna. Gonna try to poke him in the head, and if I miss, then I'll be shooting at the Phoenix the next turn.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Oh, he's done. I'll still be shooting at the Phoenix next turn.
Salvage that.
We're not gonna get a lot of salvage, but it's all for faction. It's all for the faction love.
Good to go. I caught you.
Ready? Take him out.
Firing a full salvage.
'Tis beautiful thing
That's a kill.
to crunch your enemies like so.
Standing by.
I'm gonna be right in here where I can capture.
Copy that.
It's great. Now just launch everything at him. Oh, that's a great view. You're going to see total crunching right there. You can come up here. Everybody's got headshot material. Dropship inbound. We're done. Okay, folks. Well, that was entertaining. The base is ours. Excellent. It's just what I wanted. It's a perfect Christmas present. So we get one thing to salvage. Well, we're going to take this then and finish a blackjack because it's a finished mech. Hey. Oh, we're also going to get a finished marauder. Oh, I should have paid attention to that. Yeah, the marauder was the heaviest thing on the field. We got lucky there. That's what it's going to take, by the way, to actually get Kerensky with where we're at in the game right now. It's going to take an incredible amount of luck from here until the last day for it to happen. Not saying it can't happen. I still feel like there's a mathematical probability that it can, but it's a slim chance. So reputation now for the pirates bumps up to 21, which means these missions become available. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave questions and comments down below. I will see you next time. Since these are not 5 skull missions, I'm just going to roll through them. And then by the time I start the next episode, we'll be ready to leave this planet. Right now, that's the most important thing, is kind of hopping from planet to planet. We'll get to see a little bit of destruction, but not a lot. I want to get out of this system. We'll take a look at the star map. So where we're going to want to go next is like that. We're going to want to go to Glentworth. And we'll probably just fly through and go straight in because we know we're landing there. We're not flying over it. It's a pirate base. We're going to have to stop there. So that's what's going to happen. I will roll through missions and see you all on the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy gaming.